This video is appearing to be in such low quality. I clearly need to upgrade probably everything. Last time I did an update, it's 3/22/2015. Holy shit. I've posted videos since then. It's been my Final Fantasy X achievements, milestones, a bunch of that, and a little bit of pinball, and a Minecraft video. That's nice. Guys, I want to talk about the things that I actually want to do with this channel. I think I said that a few years ago too. It's been over 3 years since I did this update thing, and I've said nothing since then. So what is it that I want to do with this channel, huh? I've put up the occasional video, and I've talked a big game. I mean, I talk about a handful of different kinds of things, and I feel like I don't talk enough. I feel like I could be doing more, and what's the harm in doing more, right? As vague as each one of them are, I've got 5 things that I want to do with this channel, and I've put them in somewhat of an order. The first one, video gameplay content. This is what I've been doing with it thus far. It's probably not my primary focus anymore, but it's something I'm going to keep doing. I've got a lot of things that I want to do, a lot of games I've wanted to play. I've played the main series of Sonic the Hedgehog games, from Sonic 1 through to Sonic and Knuckles. I would love to add Sonic Mania to that, and there's nothing stopping me from doing it. I just haven't sat down and done it yet. I started a playthrough of Conker's Bad Fur Day years ago and never finished it. I would love to pick that back up again, except that I've lost the ability to capture gameplay from an N64. And that, and with Nintendo's banhammer on emulation, it's become incredibly difficult, if not impossible. I want to get back into recording video gameplay because I enjoy doing it. I've been doing a lot of Grand Theft Auto 5, and I'm playing a lot of pinball. I've gotten into speedrunning, and I want to be able to record my attempts at the game that I've chosen to speedrun, WWF No Mercy for the N64. The number 4 thing I want to do with my YouTube channel, tabletop roleplay content. I've been talking about this with the people that I game with. I play Dungeons & Dragons and Pathfinder. Not necessarily just record the raw gameplay of us sitting around a table being nerds and just putting it up on YouTube, but making a narrative out of it. And I think I would love to do something a bit more direct with the players. This person's playing this character, this is what that character likes to do. How well will that character handle the upcoming situation? The number 3 thing I want to do with my YouTube channel is pro wrestling talk. This is where I talk a lot. I like a lot of what I see. A lot of it. How's about this? When something comes up in pro wrestling that either divides the audience or gets people talking, maybe I should weigh in too. Talk about why I think that the things that are going on in wrestling right now are not necessarily as bad as everybody's making them out to be. The number 2 thing I want to do with my YouTube channel, extended play broadcasts, or podcasts as we kids refer to them these days. My wife and I have mentioned a few times about wanting to just sit down and do like a Geer family podcast. Just be like, hey, what's going on with you? What's going on with me? Why it pertains to us as importantly as it does, not just because it's our lives. I think anything that we can do to get us talking more, we think it'd be a healthy step into whatever it is that we are finally going to end up doing that's going to feel the most natural. And it finally starts to dissolve down to what things we're actually going to talk about. And lastly, the number 1 thing that I want to do with my YouTube channel is top 5 lists. I've been wrestling with this idea for a long time, and that is not an intended pun. I've got a few top 5 lists that I've already pieced together, and the common thing amongst them is that they are all directly related to music. I have a good number of top 5 lists already picked out. You just heard the first one. I'll go ahead and give you the top 5 lists that I'm already planning on releasing, just so you can get a sense of what I'm going to be bringing to this table. I've got my favorite animated music videos, my favorite themes for Monday Night Raw, my favorite game show theme songs. It's all music related, and that's because that's what I'm the most passionate about. And if I can do something that is directly related to what I'm the most passionate about, that passion will come out. In retrospect, I hear that in myself right now. That's why it's the #1 spot on this top 5 list. That's why it's clearly the thing that I care the most about. So thank you for joining me for the top 5 things that I want to do with my YouTube channel. Hopefully you'll stick around to see them come to fruition. Insert sign off here. That's not a good one.